Those kicks, MP. MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate the pictures. Thank you, thank you. Sir, we about to go ahead and drop 50. Hey, chat, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hey, listen, I got my band on the phone, so if y'all hear me caking, please don't say nothing in the comments. Actually, I don't really care. I like the cake of mine. I'll go right back. I like the cake of mine. So, yo, we on the court. Somebody give me a ball. Ooh, slightly early. Okay. All right. Slightly late. There we go. There we go. It's starting to get hot. Yes, sir. Come on, give me a ball. Damn. Why y'all taking so long to give me a ball? Please give me a ball. See, we got Bay in the stands. We got to impress her. Yeah, I'll be acting like you in the stands during these games. Damn it. I'm missing all of something. There you go.
The Rockets on their way to the locker room earlier on. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Houston Rockets as they go up again. And despite having a generational talent in Wembanyama, Shams, the Spurs never skipping steps. They've got great detail to everything they do.
The Spurs draft and develop. That has been their calling card. San Antonio may not be a big free agent destination and magnet, but who knows, with Victor Wembanyama there, they are going to have the ability to attract players and potentially go after players in trades. They have a ton of capital assets, draft picks that they can trade. And Victor Wembanyama has the ability to be a generational star, like you said, Kevin. The players will eventually want to be there.
Quickly, can you even go back to a time when they've added Wembanyama? They've added Lively in Dallas. The Thunder's Chet Holmgren, what he did as a rookie. These young bigs have been sensational to watch. The size that the league has added has been off the charts.
And the center position might just be back, but let's look at that 2023 NBA draft. Let's revisit that in 5 to 6 years. That could be a draft that eventually will be regarded among the very best.
And here we are in the quarterfinals. MP's very pleased to be here. But he knows the job is not done yet.
Oh, yeah. And MP wants it all. From the start of this competition, he told us he is all in on winning this thing, and he's 3 wins away from reaching that goal.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Devin Vassell out there with MP. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Anderson kicks to Vassell. Anderson a screen on Thompson. Here's Vassell. Offensive rebound. Pass to MP. Second chance shot, trying to find Van Vliet and gets it to him. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Keeps it alive, and Şengün is right there.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. And Shams, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. Van Vliet against MP. San Antonio again missing.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. With a month of NBA action in the books, let's now take a moment to look at the Rookie of the Year. It's always exciting to see the new blood making their presence felt. You look at MP, what a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Yeah, he's a clear #1 right now. Nobody even close to passing.
Shot to stop the run. Another miss by MP. Rockets leading by 7. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Anderson against Van Vliet. Sohan with the screen. And here's Anderson for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
So yeah, bro.
Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
MP looking around. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams. Are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title, and you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team
I
foul.
like this man.
Here's Van Vliet. He has 5. Takes it inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And love how crafty Van Vliet is on these drives. Just daring the defense to get physical with it.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Spurs trail by 11. MP outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Anderson. Pass to Vassell. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Sohan with the screen. The 3 from MP. Nailed from three-point land.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Chicago was sensational. He came away with 41 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. Well, here we're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a 3rd hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with it?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. And he lays it straight in. MP's got 7 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Smith sets the pick for Brooks. Shot on the wing, and the jumper is on the mark. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
Inside, it's stolen by Smith. Tipped away. Stolen by Anderson. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Van Vliet against Anderson. Şengün with a screen on MP. For 3, Van Vliet, the tie for the ball. Houston gets it back. Şengün kicks to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smith. Up again. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. MP against Van Vliet. Anderson passes to Sohan. Misses the 3. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one, but is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have and more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite? What's your best NBA arena?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
MP against Thompson. And the shot goes in. MP's got 13.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Already his 2nd foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in the
Crazy, I got you right on my shoulder, just chilling.
On the floor for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Paul out there with MP. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. Green against Anderson. Out to the right wing. Paul passes to Anderson. Over Green. And that one comes up a bit short. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Showing how tough he is. Shepard doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Green. Sohan with the screen. That's tipped. And here in the second quarter of action with 2.5 minutes played so far. And the league continuing, Johns, to tweak the rules around replay review. but would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try if you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two. Let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Şengün. Rebound San Antonio. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's what happens in this league. You can play your A game and still get beat.
Şengün with the screen for Shepard. And he's good on the three ball. Shepard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Houston?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Jabari Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Red Van Vliet comes in for Shepard. And it's Green, missing it. Spurs trail by 13. MP, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game. Green kicks to Şengün. Back to Green. Şengün with a screen on MP. Kept alive. Şengün scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lobbed up there for Anderson, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Take a look at Thompson. Sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Nice jump shot, Van Vliet. He can stretch the floor for you or hit there from the mid-range.
Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
The drive by MP. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
San Antonio making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Rockets leading by 14. Here's Van Vliet. He had 22 points in the win against Memphis. Şengün with a screen on Paul. Rocket 6. Here's Van Vliet. Again, the Rockets score.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
MP against Thompson. Back to MP. Stolen by Thompson. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpi said success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Tari Eason's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Eason grabs the board.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Knocks it loose. Anderson outside. Launches a three. The shot comes out.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this time.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Van Vliet passes to Smith. Back to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Good defense by MP. Spurs trail by 18. They set the pick from downtown. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And a wide open look for MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Here's Brooks. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Van Vliet's got 22 points.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
MP, no good.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
And they get it back. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Collins checked in for the Spurs. San Antonio's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Thompson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And 12 points from Amen Thompson. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Anderson. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
3 points.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. And going to the Spurs.
Van Vliet with it. And there's the drive. And the rejection by MP. Can't hit that one. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Rockets on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And some good races going on in the conference. Who do you think would win a race between the three of us? Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Houston Rockets. How about all the points? That is more than enough of us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. MP really making a difference here.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Frank, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season. We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
MP against VanVleet. And the basket by MP. Anderson's got 29 in the game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Wembanyama, a screen on VanVleet. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Floats it up for Wembanyama, and he gets it to go. 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Here's Van Vliet, and Houston again with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's MP. Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
Sohan with the screen. A 3 from Anderson. They get it back. And Wembanyama outside. MP against Brooks. 5 to shoot. Anderson's shot is off. Houston leading by 23. To the middle. Here's Smith. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Van Vliet against Anderson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Anderson. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You know, the perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Brooks, the pass to Smith. Back to Brooks. Pass to Thompson. Tries again. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active.
Substitution on the court.
And stolen by Barnes. MP against Green. Barnes, screen on Green. Lobbed up there for Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Green. Takes the 3. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Thompson. Barnes sets a screen for MP. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Eason's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Anderson kicks to Paul. 36 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And here's Anderson from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Landale's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
A nice shot by Anderson.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Pass to Eason. Here's Landale. Here's Green. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Houston Rockets finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Keldon Johnson. He's out there with Barnes. And it's MP in at point. The three from Barnes. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
In the line for the Spurs, number 1.
Rockets shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Holiday, the pass to Easton. Now here is Holiday. Defense is right there. There's Green with the three. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anderson's shot is off. Now Whitmore. Pass to Easton. Holiday looking over the floor. And some nice passing there by Houston. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Anderson passes to Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist in the game. Pass to Whitmore. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the 1st overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Houston leading by 21 and stolen by MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The first one falls. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Vassell, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Pass to Whitmore. To the inside. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Whitmore.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Anderson against Holiday. Here's Vassell. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Şengün. Poked loose. Spurs trail by 21. Anderson, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. MP's got 37. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Eason. Out left to the wing. One-on-one here. Basket good.
Such a unique player. Jeremy Sohan can score anywhere on the floor. Does great things for his team.
And so Houston again turning it over. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets. VanVleet against MP. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Lobbed up there for Anderson. Stolen by VanVleet. Here's Whitmore. Off target at the rim.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Here's MP. Outside for Wembanyama. The tray. And that one's good. Champagny.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. He had a nice open look right there. And the Rockets lead by 17.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And MP throws it down hard.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Green passes to Van Vliet. Now Şengün, defended by Wembanyama. And it's Green, missing.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Anderson passes to Sohan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
Free throw line jump shot. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 15 and stolen by Thompson. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Free throw good. Van Vliet. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Rockets leading by 17. Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. There's the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
MP, no good.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Anderson against Van Vliet. Now, here's MP. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots a fader. Here's Sohan. No good again that time. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets. At the elbow, Van Vliet. And stolen by Wembanyama. And here's Thompson. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger.
Substitution on the court.
.35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Houston moving the ball around. And Tate gets it to go.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
There's the screen. Here's MP. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow! Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
You supposed to you again?
Even the best teams lose at least 10 games a year.
Crowd looks hot tonight. Better come with it.
I should be letting him charge that shit. I'm gonna check it. Sorry, I'm not talking to you, but I am having fun on the phone though.
Yeah, I think you put your phone on the charger.
It is on the charger right now.
Okay.
If you still want to be a part of any upcoming games, please visit us online at the Ticket Store available tickets.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Chris Paul.
And his assist numbers have been dropping over the past few years. Not a good trend. Perhaps he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot and not seeing the rest of the court.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Riza Shea. And it's Bufkin in at the 1. And for San Antonio, Sohan and Wimby are the bigs. MP is out there with Castle. And it's Champagny at the 3, the small forward. Anderson with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined. But we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
Here's Bufkin. And the 3 off target. It's stolen. Pass to Riza Shea. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Ricochet out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster.
Oh, wow! Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Here's Buffkin. And he makes it on the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Picked up by Sohan. The drive by MP. Hey, rejected by Capella. MP looking around. Wembanyama screen. 4-3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Outside Johnson. Here's Buffkin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Anderson against Johnson. Here's Anderson. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. It's picked off. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Celtics. Knocked out of that top 3. Moving down to the 4th spot.
When I look at San Antonio, they're still trying to find a way to play to their full potential in a holding pattern of sorts right now. But that could change with a couple good games.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Capella. Here's Buffkin. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Buffkin's got 5 now.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Anderson. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks trailing. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at San Antonio. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for San Antonio. He was talking about unsung contributions, particularly those from Clint Capella. He cited the hard screens, the rebounding, the willingness to get his hands dirty. This is a guy who never complains. He just puts his hard hat on and he goes to work. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
MP, the pass to Wembanyama. Count it. Wembanyama's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Buffkin. And here's Capella. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. The shake. Daniels misses. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Picked it. Here's Ricochet. He had 31 in the win against Chicago. Johnson on the wing. Money on the 19-footer.
And this is why the coaching staff just continues to encourage Jalen Johnson. Dynamite off the catch.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Graham.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter. I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
For San Antonio, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Anderson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era. What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
And here's MP. 6 points for him. And there's the drive. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
I mean, how much promise do you see in MP? This young player has so many physical tools that are already there. Now he just has to keep improving.
Bufkin with the bucket. Bufkin's got 7 points in the game. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Anderson passes to Champagny. Back to Anderson. It's Anderson on the wing. Wembanyama, screen on Hunter. Down low. Stolen by Capella. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Anderson. Wembanyama, screen on Hunter. Outside for Wembanyama. Dives for it, and as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And in terms of assist numbers, these are the players that have stood out over the past month. MP is second.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
Clock at 6.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Pass to Bufkin. Up top, Capella. Here's Bufkin. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Capella.
Foot on the gas, MP.
And Atlanta with possession here. Trailing by 2. Oh, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Castle is out there with MP. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Bassi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Hunter the screen. 6 on the shot clock to the middle. From outside the arc, Bassi pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Wembanyama screen. Anderson passes to Bassi. To the paint. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Matthews. He drops it from range. Matthews got his second bucket of the night.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
MP outside. Wembanyama screen. From deep. The shot misses. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Nance outside. And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game. And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
I think about when I was coming up.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get...
And as we dive... Anderson's checked in for Vassell. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Daniels. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Buffkin, no good.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Buffkin in at the point. The Hawks lead by 9. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system, but he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
MP, the pass to... Oh, go up and go get it, Wemby.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Ricochet. He's got 9. Pass to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. There's the screen by Johnson. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Daniels has got 5.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He finished with 47 points, and at the other end of the floor, he's a thief. You look at his stats overall, he was just everywhere that night. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Sohan outside. Here's Anderson. The rebound by Atlanta. Buffkin's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
This might be one of the nights for Clint Capella where his teammates actually try to get him more involved than they normally do. Anderson
drives. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. The Hawks lead by 14. Here's Daniels. He's got 7. Pass to Ricochet. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
And a flash of the handle right there. MP getting creative.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Daniels. Inside. Here's Rizachet. And he dunks it down.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizachet's future in this league.
MP outside. Now here's Sohan. Back to MP. Pass to Champagny. Launches a three. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Rizachet to the inside. Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Johnson's got 12 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
There's a screen. From deep, MP. Rebounded by Johnson.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
From behind the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Castle. Back to Anderson. Footer. No luck on that one.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare, just think when he gets his confidence.
Ball, he's checked in for San Antonio. Back to MP. Wembanyama screen. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
To the middle. Here's Rizachet. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Stripped away. Out on his own on the break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Champagny.
They say the mid-range shot's a dying shot, but their MP doing his best to resuscitate it.
Outside Hunter. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long. You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Pass to Bufkin. There's the three. Here's Capella. Here's Bufkin. Jacks up a three, and the three-pointer goes. Bufkin's got 11 points.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Now Anderson, 12 points for him. And MP throws it down hard.
Big flush from MP, a young player looking to make the highlight reel.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Capella. Here's Daniels, covered by MP. Here's Rizachet. Hunter, a screen on Johnson. The three from Rizachet. They get it back. Capella, the pass to Daniels. Here's Bufkin. He's guarded by Paul. Capella, screen on Paul. Here's Bufkin. Here's Capella. And at last, they get one to fall. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Stolen by Anderson. The ball's knocked loose. Barnes against Hunter. Here's Rizashea. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
One this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Outside Hunter. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Rizashea. Here's Daniels, covered by MP.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Outside, Anderson. Inside. Barnes passes to Anderson. Barnes with a screen on Hunter. 6 to shoot. MP inside. Working on Hunter. MP no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
To the paint. Here's Bufkin. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bufkin's got 13.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Anderson drives. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics.
Peak.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with MP, and it's Champagny at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
MP outside. Pass to Mycareer. Down low. And finished off by Anderson.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Mycareer. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Strong take from MP, giving the D no choice but have to hack away.
Well, Brent, when it comes to the Hawks, they've struggled to find consistency on the defensive end.
No, B.A., that's not true. They've been consistently bad on the defensive end. I mean, they've been bottom 10 in defense 6 of the last 7 years. The only exception was the year that they made it to the conference finals. So that's just not going to cut it. You got to play both ends.
Okongwu finds Hunter. Here's Roddy. Pass to Okongwu. The 3 is up. And Atlanta misses again. The Spurs have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Here's Matthews. Sohan covering. Knocked away. Stolen by MP. To the inside. Sohan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside, mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Greg.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Matthews passes to Roddy. Out to the right wing. Pass to Nance. Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. The shot from 20 feet out. Okongwu, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Picked up by Sohan. MP shot is good. Anderson's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
They still need this. Matthews misses. Spurs trail by 17. Pass to Wembanyama. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Johnson, he's checked in for Roddy.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Number 1.
Here's Matthews. And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul.
And that's 5. One more and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
Here's Matthews. Okongwu against Wembanyama. Stolen by Anderson.
Not the best pass, guys.
Oh, MP! Stunning!
Well, the anticipation and the hustle from MP. I mean, doing it all himself.
The Hawks lead by 15. Here's Matthews. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
MP with it. Now Okongwu defending. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I don't know how you're going to defend that. MP running the pick and roll like a seasoned veteran.
Nance outside. They double with Sohan. Nance finds Hunter. Here's Matthews, covered by MP. Here's MP, take it inside.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Outside Johnson, fires for 3. Matthews misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Risache comes in for Nance. Daniels is checked in for Hunter, and it's Bufkin in for Matthews. Outside Johnson. Pass to Risache from downtown. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here's Bufkin, covered by MP. Pass to Capella. It's stolen by Wembanyama. MP inside. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. The 3 from Risache. Gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Risache's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Here's MP. The rebound by Atlanta.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
It's Daniels with a drive. And the bucket is good. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising. Now Now, that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Bufkin. And a miss there on the triple. And the Spurs shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. MP drives in. Wembanyama screen. Here's MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Atlanta leading by 9. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Bufkin. Anderson covers. Here's Rizachet. Drops in the 3. Rizachet's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Here's MP driving in. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Capella. Here's Bufkin, covered by Wembanyama. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
Picked up by Sohan. The drive by MP. Sohan. Outside for Wembanyama. There's the triple. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Daniels. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Inside, here's Bufkin. Again, Atlanta.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Wembanyama screen. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Rizachet. And a foul called on MP. That's it for him. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Season's not over. Plenty of time left.
Need a win or that losing mentality will start to seep in. We ain't having that.
About game time.
Time to change it up and get your mojo back.
Yo, what's good, MP?
Good, man.
Live, but I watch you. You got a mean bag. Keep going, bro.
Man, that's big time coming from you, man. I study your game.
I appreciate that. But remember, nothing in this league is given to you. You got to earn it. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience. Take your time.
All right, man. Well, look, I want to get that jersey from you after the game. What's up with that?
What I have to tell you, got to earn it, man. Oh, we on that type of time. It's a bet. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. In at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Williams at the center position. And for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with Anderson. And it's Champagny in at the small forward position. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Here we go. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by Williams. Now, here's Sharp. In the corner, Henderson with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. MP outside. To the paint, and stolen by Williams. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Thibault on the wing. Grant outside. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Hits the three-point bomb. Henderson's got his team on the board to start the game for the Trailblazers. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the Spurs head coach, and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. The coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Henderson against Anderson. Now here's Henderson. He's covered closely. The layup missed. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. It's a three-point game. Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. MP against Williams. And finished off by Anderson.
Got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Grant. Anderson against Williams. Williams has a screen for Sharp. Back to Williams. And it's Grant in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good by Henderson.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at them now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And good that time. MP's got his second bucket.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. They lead by 4. Pass to Williams. Henderson with a screen on Wembanyama. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a...
Portland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got DeAndre Ayton. Jabari Walker is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Kamare in at the small forward.
With his length, Ayton can easily get to the rim. In fact, he almost makes it look too easy.
Sohan with the screen. Anderson with the ball. He had 35 points last game out. And the dunk by Sohan.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Banton after the basket by San Antonio. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Anderson against Walker. MP inside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Walker looking for an opening. Pass to Banton. And stolen by MP.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
What a pass. What a slam. The rookie, Mr. Castle.
Portland trailing here. Here's Banton. Last time, 14 points for him. Nifty move. And he gets the bucket. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. MP with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Left side, Anderson. Back to Sohan. And no good. Walker with some nice D. And for Portland, they're shooting the ball really well in this game. 58%. Banton. A rebound by the Spurs.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Pass to Champagnie. On the wing, MP. Defended by Thybulle. Anderson can't get it to go. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Trailblazers have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hey, everybody.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to...
And time for a look here. And that is it for half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, checked in for San Antonio. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Anderson is out there with Castle. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. On the wing, MP. Wembenyama, a screen on Grant. 6 to shoot. MP outside. And count it from 19 feet away. Anderson's got 6 points.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Anderson with it. Out guarded by Wembenyama. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Henderson. Henderson against MP. Sohan with the screen. MP passes to Sohan. He gets it in there. Sohan's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Spurs.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Portland moving the ball around. Here's Sharp. Wembenyama with the rebound. Wembenyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anderson against Grant. Anderson outside. It's MP finishing at the other end.
Ooh, I can tell fresh legs when I see it. Look at the young legs of MP getting out on the break.
To the wing on the left. Wembenyama, a screen. Floats it up for Wembenyama. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Anderson wide open. Sohan, the pass to Anderson. Second shot opportunity.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
The shot's good.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Trailblazers trail by 9. I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan. He can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Grant finds Sharp. Outside Williams. Back to Sharp. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 17 points for Shaedon Sharp.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He scored 35 points and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Shot clock at 6. Henderson pulls it in. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Sharp, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
All checked in for San Antonio. Wembenyama, a screen on Henderson. The drive. Wembenyama finishing the alley-oop.
The perfect lob partner. Wembenyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
For 3, Henderson. Portland again missing. Spurs leading by 7. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Grant. Sohan with the screen. Here comes MP. Wembenyama, a screen on Grant. Anderson. And it's Portland with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
And the Spurs making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Testing the limits of his range. MP with the absolute missile.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
So for the Trailblazers, DeAndre Ayton comes in for Shaedon Sharpe. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Scoot Henderson. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Anderson. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, number 1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. Portland moving the ball around. Banton, the shot from the low post is good. Banton's got 5 now.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Sohan with the screen. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Sohan.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Pass to Thibault. Grant against Barnes. Back to Grant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number 1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
And here's Anderson from the arc. The rebound by Grant.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Down low. And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, Grant comes flying in with so much force.
Spurs leading by 3. MP outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Anderson. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, look at the focus from Wembanyama. Drills it through contact.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Ayton kicks to Thibault. Wembanyama against Williams. Grant on the wing. Thibault on the wing. Manton, the pass to Ayton. And the call. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the man.
Okay. You got me on that one, but yo, can we still swap?
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
Man, y'all better win tonight, or some of us might need new jobs.
What's up, MP?
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Always deliver.
Be at the next game, Knicks fans, because the first 15,000 of you will get your own Knicks hoodie. Get here early, bring your friends and family, and enjoy the game. Hey, Knicks fans, mark your calendar for Knicks Backfire Day. For the first 10,000 fans through the doors, get a free foam finger.
MP, what up, man? I like your game.
Man, Mycareer Bridges, man, that means a lot to me, man. I appreciate that, for real.
But don't get it twisted up. Yeah. I'm not going to take it easy on you.
You already know, I know that. But, hey, I do want to see if you want to do a jersey swap after the game.
It's easy. Come on.
All right.
Okay. I like that confidence.
Yeah, you already know.
We'll see after the game, then.
All right.
Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Well, Grant, there's a lot to love about Christmas Day, not the least of which are the great NBA matchups we always get.
Oh, B.A., we've seen some Christmas classics over the years, haven't we? Something about playing on this holiday brings out the best in players and teams.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's MP in at the point guard position. MP with it, now guarded by Achua. 5 to shoot. Johnson for 3. Hart pulls it in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Anderson. The Knicks making their last shot. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And the 3-ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Outside Hart to the right side. Outside McBride. Pass to Achua. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. MP looking around. Picked up by Sohan. With the floater. And it's laid in by Anderson. MP's got 5.
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers in the 2-man game.
Left side McBride. Pass to Hart. Here's Brunson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Bridges misses. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Picked up by Sohan. Anderson against Bridges. And he lobs it up top. Achua with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. And that one's good for Brunson.
Jalen Brunson outstanding at finding avenues to the cup.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Hawks, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at San Antonio, they're still trying to find a way to play to their full potential. In a holding pattern of sorts right now. But that could change with a couple good games.
San Antonio with the ball. After the basket by New York. Picked up by Sohan. MP, the pass to Sohan. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, you can see MP not afraid to take chances defensively, comes up with the steal and gets his team in transition.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Bridges against Anderson. To the middle. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Vassell. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report. Just 2 to shoot. Hart from long range, and he buries his first look.
Yeah, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a 3-point shot. You better guard me.
Anderson against Bridges. Wembanyama, screen on Bridges. Outside, Anderson. Shoots over Bridges. Oh, trains the 19-footer. MP's got 8. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Brunson passes to Hart. Back to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. And again, New York with the triple.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
And stolen by Bridges. Fast break, New York. Puts it up from 15. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
MP inside. He's against Bridges.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
The Knicks with the lead. Ooh, poked away. Now Brunson. 5 points in the game. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. New York making a switch here. Sims is checked in. Now here's Anderson. Wembanyama, screen on Bridges. Here's Anderson. And MP throws it down.
You see on that drive right there, that's just burst from MP.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these 2 teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 1. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
McBride. Off target from 3-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
MP outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
To the paint. Soft touch off the glass. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Wembanyama, screen on Bridges. Outside for Wembanyama. MP outside. Clock at 6. Johnson on the wing. Hey, expanding his range. The Knicks with the rebound. And here's McBride. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated, trying to get a way to stop him.
Here's Anderson after the basket by New York on the other end. And MP throws it down.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Pass to Sims. And here's the Chua. Sohan covering. Fades. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. New York has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
A big group substitution. Spurs trail by 6. They've got Josh Hart, also Landry Shamet out there, and it's Kolek in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for New York starting the second. Now here's Anderson. 17 points for him. Last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
Here's MP. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. The rebound by Sims. New York leading by 6. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the 76ers put on a show. He scored 17 points and was such a menace on the defensive end. Steals galore, and he's been on a tear, playing confident and doing anything he wants on the floor. He is so hard to stop. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And New York has possession, following the bucket by the Spurs. The shot by Payne, no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And the basket by MP.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
New York making a switch here. Payne against MP. Back to Payne. Pass to Shamet. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by MP. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside for Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Well, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Here's Payne. He's got 5. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible. Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
New York shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Here's Payne. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard. Here are the teams picking up the most steals this season. The 4th spot held by the Spurs.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
From 11 feet away. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and impact.
Oh, my goodness.
Yikes. What a finish. And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Knocked loose. Stolen by Anderson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Sims, he's checked in for New York. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. The Knicks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Stolen by MP. MP makes his move. And finished off by Anderson.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Payne. Over Anderson. New York again can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's MP. 28 points for him. Throw it down on the lob.
And he's got bunnies. Sohan, a high flyer.
Knicks trail by 5. Poke loose. Stolen by MP. Robbed. Here's Shamet. Yet to see a basket. And here's Payne outside. Buries it from 3.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter. Trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
Payne against MP. Pass to Champagny. Outside Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anderson can't get it to go. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Shamet. Fires from deep. First shot won't go. Anderson inside, defended by Payne. Chalk up 2 there.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For New York, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Payne pass to Shamet. Here's Sims. Payne against MP. And Payne with the 3. Payne's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting 1 earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Picked up by Sohan. MP drives in. The Knicks with the rebound. Payne with it. He had 9 points in his last time out. Here's Shamet. To the inside. Pass to Payne. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Champagny. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Payne against Anderson. Picked up by Sohan. A deep 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Sims has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Shamet, covered by Johnson. Pass to Payne. Back to Shamet. Sims, the pass to Shamet. Outside Payne. With some arc. Here's Kolek. Another shot. Here's the three. And Payne with the three. Payne's got 14 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Sohan. The three. Courtney grabs the board. New York has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now a 4-point New York lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A new lineup. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig in.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those do.
Okay, fellas, now we'll look at the sharp. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Anderson in at the point guard position. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Pass to Brunson. And the shot falls short that time.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Vassell. No points so far. For the lead. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds now.
You want baby shot?
Brunson with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Pass to Achua. Sohan with some nice D. For San Antonio, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Anderson against Bridges. And there's the lob. Oh, go up and go get it, Wemby.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Hard with it. He's against Sohan. Hart passes to McBride. Bridges outside. Achua, high post. Pass to Bridges. The three. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player. Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
So it's San Antonio now.
Oh, it's nice. Hey, baby. I'm calling you right back, okay? I'm going to let the kids be on my phone. I got love you.
You too, bye.
After the basket by New York on the other end. MP against Bridges. Sohan outside. Back to MP. They need this. The long-range hit from MP.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Hart with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Here's Brunson. And the shot is good. Dropped it in off the front of the rim. Brunson's got 13.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Here's Brunson. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That's on Keldon Johnson.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's MP. He's got 40 now. Wembanyama screen. Down low. Wow, Victor takes it to him inside.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Anderson. And MP throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Johnson against Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Here's Hart. Good. Hart's got 6 points in the quarter.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Anderson against Bridges. Anderson passes to Wembanyama. Stolen by Bridges. Inside. A nice shot by McBride. And it's a 5-point Knick lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
4 on the clock. Brunson with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Achua gets the bucket.
Length, athleticism, Achua, tough matchup on the interior.
Picked up by Sohan. Right side Anderson. Johnson passes to Anderson. Here's Vassell. Off target with the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hart from long range. Rebound by San Antonio. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. Right side, Brunson. Pass to McBride. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. And so MP will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 9-point game. Picked up by Sohan. Shot to stop the run. Anderson can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. To the middle. Here's McBride. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
San Antonio calls timeout. A big group substitute. Spurs trail by 9. They've got Landry Shamet, and it's Kolek in a shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Wembanyama, screen on Payne. From deep, MP drains the triple. MP's got 45 points.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, a sturdy shot from Victor.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Now Payne. Here's Dadier. Sohan covering. For 3. Second shot opportunity. That one's good. Sims.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Spurs trail by 6.
Next lead, 92-86.
MP outside. Wembanyama, screen on Payne. MP outside. Here he goes. No hesitation. MP.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Knicks leading by 4. And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. 1 more and he's done.
Here's Kolek. He's guarded by Vassell. Pass to Dadier. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Outside Payne.
Great effort by Wemby defensively.
Payne, a screen on Johnson. Here's Shamet. Knocks it down from distance. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Wemby putting on a show.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Here's Kolek, leading by 5. They set the pick. Outside Payne. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Here's MP. Outside for Wembanyama. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Kolek. Pass to Dadier. Here's Shamet. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, it's stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Payne with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Here's Shamet. And there's a pick. 5 on the clock. Sims, the pass to Payne. From deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. MP inside. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama screen. Here's Anderson. Yep, right through the net. Anderson's got 49 in the game.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
New York leading by 3. Pass to Dadier. Here's Sims. Here's Dadier. Sohan covering to win the cold spell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. He's perfect from the line this time. Spurs trail by 5. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Anderson. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside McBride. Pass to Brunson. Beyond the arc. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Up top, Anderson. He's guarded by Bridges. They grab their own miss.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Now here's Achua. Launches it. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's Anderson on the wing. McBride covers. The 17-footer. And it's New York with a rebound. Achua's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Substitution for your Knicks, Josh Hart.
Spurs trail by 8. And stolen by Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks.
And so MP will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama, screen on Bridges. Bridges against MP. Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to MP. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio again missing. Knicks leading by 8. Let's go with a 3. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Hart.
That's his second make from distance this half, after hitting none before that.
Anderson with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. MP no good. Here's New York. They've gone on an 8-0 run. To the inside, Cordy. And that one is hammered home.
Well, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
The Spurs call time. Spurs trail by 13. Outside, Anderson. Wembanyama, screen on Bridges. Johnson on the wing. Back to Anderson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Mikal Bridges.
How about MP using that up fake to draw the contact, earns his way to the free throw line.
And both free throws good for MP. And here's New York now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one.
You thought it was going to be easy, huh? Man, nothing's easy in this league.
I ain't going anywhere. I'll get that jersey next time.
I hope so.
Just got to tighten up and get him next time.
That's a solid team out there. You guys will have to bring it.
What's up, MP?
Fans live for games like this one.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, our buddy David Aldridge. So a moment now to see the story for MP.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with MP. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And for the Celtics, White in at shooting guard with Brown playing small forward. Then there's Horford. Then it's Holiday. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. Here's Anderson. Horford with the rebound. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Brown against Johnson. Now here's Brown. Last game he had 34 points. It's stolen by White. On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Johnson. Brown feeling out a bit. Five on the clock. White setting the pick for Brown. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. White against Anderson. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Deflects the pass. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And he slams it down right on top of Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics. And he really went all out there.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Anderson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
MP passes to Wembanyama. Boston grabs the miss. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
You know, some teams just have your number, and that was the case between these two last season.
Here's Brown. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Another miss. He is struggling for the court.
Sohan with the screen. Outside for Wembanyama. Puts it up from 17. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Inside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Anderson's shot is off.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
And the rejection by Wembanyama.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Holiday dishes to Horford. 7-foot shot. The kick out to Brown. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. And with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. Look at the Suns. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, the Spurs, they still go out and compete every night. Unfortunately, it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And right now, they're running out of time.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical branded basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. MP against Holiday. Clock at 4. Here's the lob to the hoop. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Spurs. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
So here we are, Stan, with the trade deadline in the rearview mirror. It's come and gone. Some players are definitely, don't you think, breathing a sigh of relief?
Kevin, it was my favorite day of the season, the day after the trade deadline, because players get distracted by all the rumors. Now they can get back to focusing on basketball, and everybody knows now this is our team going forward. Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Spurs trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
MP against White. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. Spurs shooting a low 30% mark from the field. On the court for San Antonio. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Jones is out there with MP. And it's Branham in at the 3 spot. Hands it from downtown. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And they've also been pressuring the ball tonight. You don't get this many steals without making an effort there.
Wembanyama outside. Anderson. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing.
And another steal for him.
Well, he came into the league and made an immediate impact with his defense. Now ranking first all-time for takeaways in a rookie season.
And what a year it's been. The steals have been remarkable. But you know what? He has brought so much more to this team.
And that's a great point. I mean, I was shocked when he blew past Jordan's rookie steal mark, which was 196. But doing it with a lot of games left here in the season. Next thing you know, he's passed Harper's 209 number and then ultimately passing Bradley's 211 steals, where he now stands alone at the top of the mountain. Even with his youth, being number one for MP almost feels like it's a given. He is one special player.
Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively. Not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brown. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Spurs with possession here. Clock at 6. MP inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Pass to Hauser. To the paint. Here's Cada. Here's Walsh. To the inside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Pritchard. Off target from outside. Spurs trail by 21. MP outside. Fires away from outside. Rebounded by Hauser.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Pritchard. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Brennan. Outside, Jones. MP looking around. Johnson sets the screen for Anderson. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Long range from the inbound. Another miss by MP.
Also a tough quarter for him. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Brown with the bucket.
Well, that pull-up is a signature shot for Brown. He's mastered it.
And a wide open look for MP. Knocks down the 3-ball. Anderson's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
In the NBA, helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Pritchard passes to Holiday, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Holiday's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Holiday against MP. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Pritchard. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
MP outside. Wembanyama right side. And it's denied. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. And a look now at a few years worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Chris Paul.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
And let's go to a rundown of the best point guards from the free throw line over the course of the last month. Here is your 2K leaderboard. Second, Drew Holiday.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
And that's something he can really use to his advantage. It gives him an edge against more imposing defenders.
And here's Anderson for three. For rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the wing right side. Baseline jumper. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Wembanyama, a screen. MP against Holiday. MP passes to Wembanyama. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Celtics. Holiday's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this.
Like basketball, buddy?
Welcome, one and all.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts. Allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case. And turning back to our first half, things going well. Extremely well for the Celtics.
These guys are playing.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Yeah.
And with a big gap on the...
I love you too. Thank you.
Making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And the Spurs with possession. Here's the three. And Boston with the rebound.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. Jaylen Brown out there with Horford. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. A three from Anderson. Horford with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
For San Antonio, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Wembanyama, a screen on White. They get the rebound, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
They get a hand on it. Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by White. Pass to Castle. MP outside. From past the arc. And Boston with the rebound.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Outside, Horford jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Horford's got 5 points now this quarter.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
Sohan with the screen. Anderson, the bounce pass, and stolen by Horford. Johnson against Brown. Here's Holiday. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Wembanyama, a screen on Holiday. It's hauled in by Cornette.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing.
Oh, here the Celtics decide to talk it over. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer. Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
And the foul called on MP. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome...
Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
Here are the starters for the sophomores. Chet Holmgren out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Jackson Davis in at the small forward position.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Amen will blow right by you.
Now here's Anderson, right wing. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here's Sasser, and they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
It's Anderson with...
Whoa!
I can't believe
what I
that!
just saw! Unreal! MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on MP.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And so Thompson nails both of them. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And what a setup for Klingon, who just has to reach up to throw down that lob.
Here's Sasser. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Sasser's got 7 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
There's the pick. Pass to McCain. Launches it. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. They double-team Wembanyama. Thompson with the bucket. 7 points from Amen Thompson.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
Now here's Anderson. He has 7. And the foul called on MP.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Scoot Henderson is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And it's Wembenyama in at the 5.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Anderson's shot is off. Jaquez left side. Henderson outside.
Yeah, buddy.
Lets it go with the 3. Filipowski grabs the board.
I got something making right now, okay?
Henderson against Anderson. Pass to Klingon. MP outside. Fires for 3. On the clock. A 3-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
MP, the triple is down the hill.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Anderson. Stolen by Henderson. Here's the break. Koulibaly finds Henderson. Now Koulibaly. Scoreless thus far. And it's good for 2.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
MP looking around.
Cartoon.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.